And that is why today I am leading a lawsuit joined by Democratic attorneys general across the country to stop this administration from tearing down our public health infrastructure. We are asking the court to halt the unlawful dismantling of HHS, to stop the mass firings, and to restore the life-saving programs that millions of Americans depend on, including 9/11 responders, children, and New Yorkers whose lives depend on HHS.
What is up, guys, and welcome on back to the news with TK. And it just keeps getting worse for Letitia James. Was over on the website whitecollarfraud.com, and there's a post over there, time for action, why Governor Kathy Hochul must suspend Letitia James. I'm going to put that right here. So we have an open letter to New York's governor on Attorney General Letitia James' pattern of misrepresentation. Governor Hochul, if the rule of law still applies in New York State, we deserve an explanation for why your Attorney General, Letitia James, remains in office despite mounting evidence of misconduct that would likely result in prosecution if committed by an ordinary citizen. The situation has become so serious that the federal regulators have now referred James to the Department of Justice for potential criminal investigation related to mortgage declarations. This post details a troubling pattern of apparent misrepresentations spanning 2 decades and multiple properties, all documented through public records and independent investigation. Critical Virginia residency declaration while prosecuting Trump. In August of 2023, just weeks before launching her landmark $355 million civil fraud trial against Donald Trump, Attorney General Letitia James signed a sworn mortgage affidavit declaring her intent to make a property at, I'm not going to say the address, in Norfolk, Virginia, her principal residence. This was her second Virginia property acquisition following an earlier purchase in 2020. And you can see they have the document there. If you haven't looked at it, the document is widely published. The evidence clearly shows she never moved to Virginia, never left New York, and continued her duties in New York through the period when the mortgage required her to establish residency in Virginia. This wasn't a minor clerical error. It was a material misrepresentation made to qualify for favorable owner-occupant mortgage terms that aren't available to investment properties. In similar cases against private citizens, such declarations would potentially constitute mortgage fraud under federal statutes. Now, what's interesting here on this website is he also goes into detail. And the big breaking news today is I have a couple of images to show you. So evidently, not only did Letitia James commit probably the dumbest fraud in the history of attorney generals, like this was exceptionally stupid, first of all. But what makes it even worse is officials and prosecutors that were on the Trump case witnessed, used their official office and official address to witness, to say that it was her signature. Like they co-signed, not the mortgage, but, you know, said, hey, this is actually Letitia James that is signing this mortgage. That also could be a problem. That is you're using public funded officials and public funded tax dollars for personal real estate deals. Whoa. Whoa. So, and this is what's going to happen. The feds are already subpoenaing documents from her banks, the mortgage companies, the title companies, the city. in both places. And I think now, I wasn't as sure that she would get charged because of the emails and stuff that she had saying like, oh, well, I'm not going to be primary resident. But all of the documents that matter, the financial instruments you relied on. Oof. Oh, man. It's not looking good for Letitia James. She's going to be facing some criminal charges, I think, here sooner than later. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. What do you think about her using her, under staff to, I don't want to say help perpetrate the fraud, but they clearly knew that what you were doing was not ethical and correct. And should their law licenses also be pulled like Letitia James? I think the longer that the governor waits to even temporarily suspend her when she's doing, like as you saw at the beginning of the video, suing the president again over HHS issues that, to be honest, haven't even happened yet. And I don't think there's going to be a ton of Democrat attorney generals that are going to try to attach their name to her, knowing what's going on currently. But that's just my opinion, and we all have those. So let me know what you guys think. Let's have a discussion in the comments. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.